My guest on today's show is Greg Cooper from Front of Mind Coaching, and he's going to be revealing all about how you should go about using LinkedIn in your business.
Well, LinkedIn was launched in 2003, so now it's very much more also a networking, marketing opportunity. It's not a selling platform, it's a relationship building platform. They've made some very big changes to groups actually, because they've now got, there are only two types of groups, and all the standard groups and unlisted groups. Being found is very important, and LinkedIn these days is your professional shop window. So customers and potential employers, it's the first place they will go to check you out. Keywords are important in LinkedIn. So in your summary, for example, you need to have all the keywords that you'd like to be found for by the search engines, but also things like your photograph. So the photograph psychologically is the first place where you start to build a relationship with the person viewing your profile. Now, another thing that people can do is if you look at underneath my name, that line is called the professional headline. Now, it defaults to the person's job title. Company page. When people first go onto LinkedIn, many businesses think, I've got to get my company page together. This is where it's all going to happen. If you're a small or medium-sized business, then it's a much more limited opportunity. The opportunities are actually going to come from your individual profile. But I get much more coverage from my posts from my profile page. So it's a bit of a misunderstanding that a lot of small businesses have. The company page, yes, you should have one. Yes, you should fill it out, and yes, you should put posts on there. But where the real business happens is on your personal profile page and through the networking that you do, through your network that you build up. Having a company page gives you access to LinkedIn advertising. Mm-hmm. You have to have a company page in order to do LinkedIn advertising. So that is the other reason to have a company page. Who viewed your profile? If you have a paid account, and this is probably one of the best reasons to have a paid account, you can see 90 days worth of your previous profile viewers. If you have a free account, you only get to see the last 5. So I'd say, hi John, I noticed you dropped by my profile the other day. It was probably a casual visit, but I just thought I'd ask, is there anything I can help with? 95% of people are fine with the free account. But if you're in a sales or business development role, then you almost certainly should have a paid account. I'm going to tell you one of the secrets of LinkedIn that people often don't come across, and that is something called structured serendipity. Generally, you want to connect as broadly as you can, as long as it's relevant, and then go hang out in the places where your customers and potential customers are to be found, and in many cases that will be in particular groups. The bottom line is, the more people in your network, the more opportunities that you will find, and the more opportunities will find you. Well, there is a category of member on LinkedIn called a lion, capital L-I-O-N, and they all have lion written on their profile somewhere quite prominently. And what that means is they're a LinkedIn open networker. They will link with anybody indiscriminately. What we really need in our network is a network of people who resonate with what we do and what we can offer and what we talk about. Well, the first thing is, if you are doing business locally, then there'll be lots of local businesses. For example, the Chamber of Commerce in most areas has a very thriving one to join. More generically, small business, Staples sponsor a group, Staples Small Business. That's another group worth joining. But specifically looking at where you're going to meet your customers, then at the bottom of everybody's profile, they list the groups that they're in. Well, my name's Greg Cooper. I'm a LinkedIn specialist. I'm from Front of Mind Coaching. And there are 3 things I'd say with LinkedIn. One is that it is your professional shop window. It's where your customers and potential employees will go to check you out. There are 20 million members in the UK now. Secondly, it's all about networking. It's about building a relevant network. And thirdly, it's about engaging with that network. Being active, going out and engaging with a network. If you go to a party and you sit in the corner, nothing really happens. So, just like that on LinkedIn, you have to go and make things happen. So those are the key points that I would say.